I would like to change the horizontal position on this rectangle here within my composition. So within shape layer 1, I'll come down to transform position, and that first number just there is the X position. So if I click inside of there, I can type in any number I like, maybe 1100 pixels, press enter, and sure enough the shape jumps. Another way I could make a change would be to just click inside of there and then use my up and down arrow keys to change that by 1 unit at a time. If I hold down the shift key, it will change by 10 units at a time. So that's all great, but there is an even faster way again. Let me zoom in nice and tight on that number just down there. And you can see that there is my normal mouse cursor just there. It's the arrow. When I hover over that number, you can see it changes to be this pointing hand with the left and the right arrow just there. Again, that's After Effects letting me know that this thing is something special called a Scrubby Slider. So if I zoom out just there, so the way you actually invoke a Scrubby Slider is to simply click and hold on that value and then just drag left or right to change the number. Nice and easy. And if you're finding that the number's not changing fast enough for you, just hold down the shift key and make the same move. So there you can see this time the horizontal movement is much, much larger than it was a few moments ago. Very nice. So let's try out a few different other options. Maybe we come down to rotation. So if I click and drag on that, you can see it's rotating around very nicely. If I hold down the shift key, it will spin like crazy. Very nice. So maybe the shift key is not so appropriate just there, but I have another example where it would be very appropriate. So I have the Gaussian blur applied to this shape. And if I come up to the blurriness option, so if I click and drag on this, my mouse is all the way at the other side of the screen, and I'm only just now starting to see that Gaussian blur kicking in on this shape. So let me undo that. Again, if I want that blurriness to change at a much faster rate, just hold down the shift key. There you go. And by the time I get to the other side of the screen, the shape's practically gone. So that's it there, guys. They're called Scrubby Sliders, and they allow you to make changes to values very, very quickly in After Effects. Happy designing. Hope it helps.